All right, let's go. I think it's been a year since I visited Cane's, Raising Cane's. Are you a Caniac? I am not. It was my first visit to Cane's. I needed to see what all the hype was about. And if you missed that video, I will have it linked at the end of this one. So we're going to give this, what are we going to call this? The Retribution Tour. I know there are tons of people out there that praise Raising Cane's. I was not a huge fan. I will say one thing, the price actually dropped 10 cents in a year. That's almost unheard of now in the world of food and items in general. But Raising Cane's, I went with the 3-piece meal, 3 tenders. I got an extra sauce. I'll explain what I did too. Comes with the crinkle cut fries and the beverage. That's not good. Yeah, right there. Logo. All right. We're going to check it out. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. So Burger Beast just went to Raising Cane's in his neck of the woods, and I was like, it's been a year. Let's see if it can go back. What was that? Were those words? Let's see if I can go back and have a better experience and see what all the hype is about. So I have one of the Cane's sauces right here. I have the Texas toast, the buttered Texas toast, and I have the 3-piece tenders, and they look as small as they did a year ago and unseasoned, and there are the fries. So I took some advice from the comments section from a year ago, and I mentioned in that video that I didn't think they had any other dipping sauces, and they're like, oh yeah, they have honey mustard. So I actually got myself for 39 cents a side of honey mustard, and people said you got to get an extra side of cane sauce. Normally I get an extra side of something if I like it. Oh, shots fired. It's not that I didn't like it from a year ago. I'm going to get reacquainted with it, but here's some takeaways. I found that the chicken tenders were small. These are tiny. I found that there wasn't much flavor to them. And what I found hilarious, there are so many comments under my video saying that the bread and the sauce are the best things about Raising Cane's. Why wouldn't the tenders be? I think I said in that video that I'll take, look at these, there's one, hold on, that I would take PDQ tenders over these all day. By the look of these, I don't think that's going to change. There's one. Look at this. 2, 3, and the bread. And I didn't even take a bite of the bread last time, and some people are like, you gotta bite the bread. I've had buttered it. Okay. But if people are saying those are the best things about this place, what does that say about this place? Coca-Cola. I will say I do enjoy the crushed ice over here at Raising Cane's. So let's open this up. It's a mayonnaise ketchup-based sauce, reminiscent of like Thousand Island, something like that. Peppery, Worcestershire sauce, things of that nature. So we're going to start this video with the one thing I didn't do in the other one. Check it out. I'm just going to dip it in. I'm not even going to try it without it. People said you got to dip it in it. It's Texas toast. These. Yep. Some people also say you got to eat it inside the spot because they'll get like this being in the container. It was like a 4-minute drive, a couple minutes setup. If I could go to PDQ, I can eat everything in 5 or 6 minutes after I buy it. And we're not getting this. They also don't do crinkle cut fries. They do like the waffle cut fries. So let's try these without. soggy, lightly salted. All right, here we go. Here's what I came back for. I might have even said in that video that I don't think I'd come back. But you can see there's just no seasoning on these. I want a little bit of something. All right. And they're tiny. They're tiny. $9.89 for all of this. And the drink, that's a decent price, especially going back 10 cents from a year ago when it was $9.99. Take a bite without the sauce. Am I doing it right? All right. No flavor, but then a lot of people are saying in the comments, no, 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 you got to dip the chicken in the sauce to get the flavor. I want a little flavor on the tender and then get the sauce. This isn't my first rodeo with chicken tenders dipping it into a sauce. Wow. Listen, is the sauce good? Yes. Should I be getting a cup this size of it and dipping, making a sandwich and dipping it in it? No. Peppery, a little sweet because there's like a ketchup base to it. I don't know. I just don't love the place. I could go 100 more times and I wouldn't love Raising Cane's. But now, because of your recommendations, I mentioned in that video they don't have honey mustard, and you said yes they do. Someone mentioned it's watery, and it is, well, it looked more watery than it's sticking to the wing here. I mean the tender. Let's go. Got some on the shirt. Oh, it is watery. It's decent honey mustard. I have a new name for this meal. It's the mid meal. It's fine. It'll fill me up, but it is as mid as it comes. So let's just get this little nub off this one right here. Put this with this right here. Is this how you do it? Is this what puts it over the top? Is this what makes Cane's Cane's? I did my research. That tastes fine. Like an open-faced chicken tender sandwich with some decent sauce. So listen. Publix tenders, better. PDQ's tenders, better. Those are just two off the top of my dome that I'm just telling you are better and bigger than Cane's. But I will admit, doing this, you know, it's not like mind-blowing though. It's not like, whoa, oh my, whoa. It's not doing anything like that. It's just like an open-faced sandwich that's going to fill me up. So listen, 1 to 100. I don't remember what I gave it last time. The whole experience is a mid 75. The tenders are like, in my opinion, are like a 68 to a 70 in that range. The fries are like a 25, 30. Even if they were fresh, it wouldn't be much better. The soda and the crushed ice is like an 80. Honey mustard was like a 75. And the sauce is decent. It's a decent specialty sauce. It's like an 85. So those are all the scores. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media, getting the word of my channel out to the masses. In closing, tell me in the comments how much I'm wrong. Tell me. I'm just giving you my opinion. A very unbiased opinion that I believe hits on all the marks on why Raising Cane's is mid.